The biggest nightmare when furnishing a villa in Dubai or Miami is custom built-in furniture. European brands can easily charge you $100,000 just for the kitchen, and you'll wait 6 months for delivery. Hi, I'm Matvey, founder of GLOBUS. Today we're at one of the best manufacturing facilities in Foshan, and I'll show you how smart homeowners furnish their homes with premium furniture and German hardware, while saving tens of thousands of dollars. Let's go. Usually in our videos you see the final flawless result. Luxurious interiors and stylish showrooms. But this episode is different. It's split into 2 parts. First, as always, we'll enjoy the aesthetics and details of custom built-in furniture in the showroom. And in the second part, we'll show you what clients normally never get to see. We'll visit a massive, fully automated factory, robots, lasers, German machinery, and the industry of the future. Make sure to watch until the end, because I promise you a real wow effect. We've never shown anything like this before. Alright friends, let's see what this factory actually produces. They make almost every type of built-in furniture: kitchens, wardrobes, walk-in closets, storage systems, laundry rooms, ironing room systems, and much more. Let's take a look at this walk-in closet. The island is made from high-end MFC panels, and the top is finished with Nappa leather. The same Nappa leather is also applied to these doors, giving your closet a much more premium and expensive feel. They also use glass doors with hidden frames. Everything looks incredibly clean and elegant. Lots of storage space, lots of drawers, and everything here can be fully customized for your project. If you want to create a walk-in closet, China can offer you far more possibilities than ordering from Italy. Because what can be done here simply can't be done anywhere else in the world. For those who love wow features and just want to impress their friends, let me show you this bar cabinet. The main feature here is this pull-out shelf. The top uses sintered stone and the sides are melamine face panels. Overall, the design itself is pretty minimal, without any flashy features. The real highlight is this sliding shelf. Cheers! Let's take a look at this beautiful bedroom setup. The design was inspired by the texture of natural tree rings. And look how elegant this bedroom feels combined with the wardrobe area. I also wanted to show you some of the mechanisms that make everyday use easier. For example, reaching clothes stored up high. You simply press this button and the system lowers automatically. We actually have similar wardrobe lifts installed in our office, though ours use a manual pull-down system with a handle instead of automation. Depends on what you prefer. Some people worry that electric mechanisms might eventually break and become useless, but overall the Chinese hardware is extremely reliable. These systems are tested tens of thousands of times to ensure long-term durability. Look at this. The factory produced absolutely everything here. These wall panels, the wardrobe, literally everything you see in this frame was made by one single factory. The factory mainly uses a material called MFC, melamine face chipboard. The difference compared to standard budget chipboard is that it's much more durable, and the surface finish can imitate almost anything. It can look like wood, fabric, leather, even stone. Imagine that. It gives your imagination and your design complete freedom. Let's check the mechanisms. Here they installed a push-open system. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of push-open systems because sometimes you accidentally lean against the cabinet and it opens. But that's really a matter of taste. You can also use hidden handles instead. And look at all these panels, they're also melamine face surfaces. They're highly resistant to cleaning and everyday wear, while still looking almost identical to real wood. Honestly, it's hard to tell the difference. But if you want natural veneer, this factory can do that too. How do you like this bedroom? Write in the comments. You're probably wondering how you can order complex furniture from the other side of the world without making expensive mistakes. We've completely eliminated that risk. Our premium 3D visualization service costs only $7 per square meter. We take your architectural plans, build an accurate 3D model, and approve every detail before production starts. And our quality control team fully assembles and checks your kitchen in China before it's shipped in a container to your country. And now, everyone's favorite, the kitchen. Let's take a look. This kitchen is designed in a modern style. Look how they handled the island corner. There's this rotating mechanism with soft close hardware. Look how smoothly it closes. And if you want to return it back, you just pull it, rotate it, and slide it back in. The island also includes a lift extractor hood hidden inside and activated with a button. The countertop itself is automated with a diagonal sliding system. In seconds, it transforms into a bar counter for socializing. Look what happens. The faucet lowers into the countertop and then the table section slides over here. In its normal position, it stays here, but if you want to sit down with guests and create a bar area, you can add chairs and relax together. They also use pocket doors here, so if you want to completely hide your kitchen, you can simply close everything like this, and instantly the kitchen gets this very clean aesthetic appearance. And speaking of MFC, why has it become so popular in the Chinese market? Because the material looks absolutely stunning. At the same time, compared to MDF, for example, it's often 1.5 or even 2 times cheaper. That's why so many manufacturers in China are switching to melamine panels. But this factory also works perfectly with MDF if you prefer it. It'll simply cost more. And of course, veneer finishes are also available, like I mentioned earlier. Let's check another kitchen design. I really like this one because of the table. Look, it uses an acrylic support which creates this floating effect over the space. I personally love it. The countertop is made from sintered stone and the cabinetry uses melamine panels. The color palette is selected beautifully, and as I mentioned before, you can choose absolutely any color depending on your project. The number of options is enormous. You're not limited at all. Look at this open cooking area. Some people love it, some don't. That's a matter of taste, but it definitely creates a very open and spacious feeling. And personally, I really like it. Now let's check the storage system. Come over here. I think these cabinets are incredibly practical because you get fast and easy access to spices, pasta jars, and everything else you use daily. In general, China has far more storage system variations than almost anywhere else in the world. Chinese manufacturers constantly experiment and invent new solutions, so you're not limited to the standard systems typically used in Europe or your local market. The cabinet and island interiors use storage systems from leading global brands like Blum, High Gold, and Kutan. Write in the comments how you like this kitchen. Now let's see how the factory works with bathroom furniture and how easily they combine different materials together. For example, you might think this is natural stone, but it's actually sintered stone. If you haven't watched our videos about sintered stone before, check the link below. It's an amazing alternative to marble. Here they use panels finished with natural dark walnut veneer. The countertop is also made from sintered stone. And over here you may think this wall is tile or real stone, but it's actually an MFC panel imitating a stone texture. Exactly what I mentioned earlier. It can imitate leather, fabric, stone, and so much more. It's a fantastic material, and it's highly resistant to moisture and cleaning, which makes it perfect even for bathrooms. Now we've moved into another storage area. Here they use an enamel finish with a soft touch effect. If you're not familiar with it, basically it barely leaves fingerprints. It feels incredibly soft and pleasant to the touch. The colors also appear deeper and richer, and of course you can choose absolutely any shade for your home. I'll open the cabinet. It uses a push-open system. Alright, third try and we got it open. So what do you think about this bathroom design? Friends, honestly, it feels like these cabinets will never go out of style. Aluminum profiles, tempered glass, and beautiful lighting create a very sophisticated look. And of course, everyone loves it. Let's see what's inside. Here you have storage for glasses and cups. You can place beautiful whiskey or wine bottles here, or really any accessories you like. And let's also look at how they designed the living room area. There's a huge TV wall and it opens using these glass profile doors. This has become very trendy lately, and there are now many different mechanisms available. These panels don't just open outward. The side sections also slide toward the center, revealing additional hidden storage space behind them. Write in the comments, would you install something like this at home, or is it too much for you? I absolutely love China for the level of customization it offers. Everything you're seeing right now can be completely changed and adapted. You can design it for literally any interior style. And as the factory itself says, this wardrobe system is designed to make everyday life feel effortless and natural. You come home, put down your bag, open the closet, hang your clothes. Every movement feels intuitive. You walk up to the island and place your jewelry inside. Across from me, there's another huge storage zone. All of this helps you create a personal space designed specifically for you. Honestly, I just love these solutions. Let's check another TV area. Around the TV, they use soft touch enamel wall panels. They create a rich depth of color and eliminate glare, which is really nice because nothing distracts you visually. Let's move over here as well. These same wall panels continue throughout the space. And now we move to these cabinets using what the factory calls the Hermès color. Though personally I describe it more as a muted luxury tone. Just look at how evenly the lighting inside the cabinet is distributed. Every glass, every bottle feels like it's displayed on a pedestal. I don't know if the camera fully captures it, but the atmosphere feels absolutely unique. Very calm, very elegant, almost like being inside some incredibly refined private lounge. And again, these surfaces use MFC, so you have access to a huge variety of colors. The wall panels here are made from natural veneer. In the end, everything depends on your project and your budget. The factory is ready to create absolutely anything. After seeing the flawless aesthetics of the finished interiors, it's finally time to go behind the scenes, to the place where all this perfection is actually created. What you're looking at now is the factory's intelligent manufacturing base. Their headquarters in Foshan combine research and development centers, design studios, and a massive machinery complex all under one roof. Advanced engineering works hand in hand with automation, removing the barrier between complex custom design and large-scale production. Friends, this factory covers 400,000 square meters. The scale is impressive, but honestly, I've already seen many huge factories that still produce mediocre quality. What truly impresses me here is that almost every process is fully automated. For example, right now we're looking at the automated warehouse line, where finished products are stored before being shipped through specialized logistics systems. Just look at this. The cargo moves, gets placed on shelves, and everything happens without human involvement. The future is already here. You can immediately tell that quality control at this factory is on another level. Automation runs everything. Human error is completely removed from the stages that require microscopic precision and absolute consistency. Look at these robotic manipulators. They handle all the heavy repetitive work, turning the factory floor into one perfectly synchronized system. The foundation of the factory's production power is world-class equipment. The production lines use automated cutting and edge-bending systems from the German giant Hermès. They guarantee perfect geometry and invisible glue seams. Drilling operations are handled by intelligent CNC centers from leading manufacturer Sandar. Right now we're inside the production workshop. Behind me are automated cutting and edge-bending lines from Hermès, Germany, as well as CNC drilling centers. The entire robotic system operates almost completely automatically. The number of workers here is minimal, and another thing that surprised me, there's almost no dust in the air. The robotic vacuum and ventilation systems remove everything instantly. The entire environment is incredibly clean and well organized. These production capabilities allow the factory to achieve truly flexible manufacturing. No matter what material is chosen for the project, eco-friendly ENF plywood, premium MFC surfaces, or imported OSB panels, the robotic systems adapt automatically, ensuring perfect consistency of colors and textures throughout the interior. Behind me you can see a robotic arm transferring panels so holes can be drilled and hardware installed. But manufacturing the parts is only half the process. After that, automated logistics takes over. The smart warehouse independently sorts, stores and distributes hundreds of thousands of components. The system assembles every project individually with virtually zero errors or delays. Behind me are the racks where robotic arms place fully processed panels that only need packaging. Each rack here represents one kitchen for one specific client. Then everything is automatically picked up and transported to the packaging area, again without human involvement. What I really like is how minimal the chance of mistakes becomes. Every panel has its own unique QR code. Everything is processed automatically. Holes are drilled in the exact correct locations. It's not like someone is manually reading a blueprint and risking mistakes. Human error here is almost completely eliminated. The final stage is the intelligent packaging line. Laser sensors scan the dimensions of each finished component, and the machines create a custom protective package for every box. This perfectly automated packaging ensures the furniture safely survives international shipping and arrives in flawless condition. Look at this automatic packaging process. The panel simply moves in, gets wrapped from every side automatically, and continues down the line. No manual work required, just incredible. Over 20 years in the industry, this factory has become a true technological giant. Scale, manufacturing power, and uncompromising precision. That's what makes it possible to create premium interiors of the future today. And here we are at the final stage. Everything is ready. Now these kitchens simply need to be delivered and installed professionally. By the way, we provide full turnkey logistics worldwide, so you truly don't need to worry about anything. If you want to order a kitchen, contact us today. Smart luxury means paying for premium materials and flawless engineering, not for expensive showroom rent. Click the link in the description below to get an individual quote for your villa. This was Matvey from GLOBUS. We are your guide to the world of premium sourcing. Subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.